Are GLP-1s increasing eating disorder risk? I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video. In an era of increasingly easy access to GLP-1s, some experts are raising concerns about the potential for misuse, especially among patients with eating disorders. Access has expanded dramatically with oral formulations now available, and prescriptions are often a click away via telemedicine sites that may rely heavily on self-reported weight and health information. The concern is not without basis. Although GLP-1s are approved for patients with type 2 diabetes, obesity, or overweight with certain coexisting comorbidities, the proportion of prescriptions written for patients without these conditions increased from 4.5% in 2018 to 17% in 2023, according to an analysis of prescribing trends. So, Amanda Banks, who is a doctor and a hospitalist at the corporate Michael J. Crises VA Medical Center in Philadelphia, and a drug developer, said this is a cause for concern. It's super easy to get them, Banks said, pointing to online vendors that do not require in-person visits. Her concerns are also personal. 2 years ago, her teenage daughter was diagnosed with anorexia nervosa, prompting Banks to take a deeper look at the issue. Clinicians need to watch for warning signs, she said, including patients who want to lose just a little more weight, despite reaching a healthy target, or those who fail to disclose a history of eating disorders. Okay, let me know your thoughts, right? I mean, I've been talking about GLP-1 a little bit recently because there is some evidence that it could be used to help people who have some type of addiction to substances. And I think one of the videos I put out that talked about specifically alcohol. So it's got its uses. I also know a couple of friends who have for years and years and years struggled with weight loss, not been able to do so, and this has been a miracle for them. So obviously, if you can lose weight, that takes pressure off your heart. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to losing weight. Obviously, with any medication that can have a benefit, there's also a side effect, and this is one of them, right? We've got people who are having problems, who are having eating disorders, and I will tell you, having represented a number of families where there's been a loved one who had an eating disorder, these are very challenging cases. Okay, and so if you are a family out there and you have been dealing with a loved one who's got an eating disorder, we'd like to talk to you. Let's have a conversation about what options might be available to you, because these are difficult cases and they can go on for years and years and years, and the person can just slowly over time deteriorate. So let's have a conversation about that. Also, in the link in the description for this video is a link to our brand new book, All About the Marchman Act, which is Florida's amazing statute that helps families to put a loved one into treatment where there's a primary substance use disorder. So please, all you got to do is click on the link, you give us your name, your email address, and we send it to you. And we made it so that you can have it for free. So just go ahead and download this book. If there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. I'll make you a video. You just got to post in the comments. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help with the Google algorithm. And if you want more of this content that I make every single day for you, please subscribe to the channel. With that said, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.